And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams. As we're just about ready to get this one started. Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K Sports. And tonight, we've got the Charlotte Hornets playing against the Golden State Warriors here in Chase Center. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. DA, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, if you'll allow a DC kid to be a little parochial right now, while there are some basketball hotbeds throughout the world, Prince George's County in the heart of Maryland is among the finest. A litany of NBA players have come from PG, including Kevin Durant, Victor Oladipo, Markelle Fultz, Michael Beasley, and Quinn Cook. KD said, "It's just in the water. This is what we do." Guys?
Great stuff as always, DA. Thanks. So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. Post pairing is Washington along with Zeller. All out there with Terry Rozier. And it's Hayward in at the 3, the small forward. And for Golden State, Wiggins in the front court. He's there with Green. The guard pair are the incredible Curry and Thompson. And it's Wiseman in at the 5 spot. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You gotta like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are the guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with Hakeem. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. To do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. Now here's Wiggins. After Gordon Hayward's miss.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Zeller finds Washington. Drives to the hoop. And he goes right over James Wiseman and slams it in.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those,
yes.
That's for sure. Now, here's Thompson. Passes it to Green. Now, here's Wiseman. Pass to Curry. And here is Green. Just 4 to shoot. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Ball with it. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. He takes it in. Out to Hayward. Great D that time from Green.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Curry's shot is good.
Steph doing a better job as he gets on in years at changing his speeds. That time on the burst gets to 2.
Right side, ball. To the inside. It's stolen by Wiseman. Thompson against Rozier. It's Thompson off the drive. Goes back up. And it's good on the way in.
Yeah, unwilling to give up that possession so easily. Klay Thompson understands it's his turn to get in there, get dirty, make a play. Committed to the offensive glass.
Now, here's Rozier. That's tipped. Curry with it. Now guarded by Ball. Outside Curry. Pass to Wiggins. Driving to the basket. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And flashing some real toughness inside. Wiggins can finish plays that others simply can't.
Andrew Wiggins, the kind of guy that people watch with a microscope, but he has cut down on inefficient shots, those long twos, has started to take more threes, and using his athletic ability when he gets on the inside to get to the foul line.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Bridges comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Devontae Graham subbed in for Ball. Here's Curry. And Wiggins looking more aggressive off the bounce. Brent getting into the teeth of the defense.
Yeah, and his assists are climbing because of that. Also his turnovers. So now what you want to do is slow down the game for Andrew Wiggins and show him on film where his outlets are and where his decision making can be that much better.
And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And the Warriors with some changes. Chris, he's checked in for Wiseman. Eric Pascal comes in for Green. And Kelly Oubre subbed in for Klay Thompson. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Biyombo is checked in for Cody Zeller. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Now the pass to Rozier. Bridges kicks to Rozier, right wing. Graham gets a wide open look. They get it back. To end the cold streak, he lays it in.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Curry following the bucket by the Hornets. 1:53 left in the first quarter. Driving the lane. Rozier. Biyombo. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, just a terrific job of just staying with it. Nice.
Curry against Graham. There's a screen by Chris. Curry's shot is off.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
We've got 1:18 left to play in the first quarter. Rozier the pass to Biyombo. The second effort. And another shot. The Warriors pull it in.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Curry outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Curry's got 7 points.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Graham kicks to Washington. Inside. It's blocked.
That's some good use of the length right there from Marquise Chris, reaching out and swatting that one away.
And Chris throws it down.
Man, it seemed like Marquise Chris was not going to be denied, and he wasn't.
Hornets trail by 7. Passes it to Rozier to the left wing. Graham finds Rozier. Into the lane. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. 6 points for him.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Chris pass to Curry. Can't hit from in close. And that does it for the first quarter. Warriors ahead, up by 5. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And for anyone who thinks this game isn't about hard work, listen to Steph Curry.
I can't tell you how many shots I've taken in my life and how many hours of log practicing, but it started with a love for what I could do and just love shooting, love being in the gym with a ball in my hands, and knew from early I was kind of a natural at it, but in order to get to this level and for me to have gotten better, that's the catalyst.
And as we know, Greg, Steph comes from a family of great shooters. It's in the blood.
But as you said, it's about the work. NBA players have had tons of kids. Most don't make it in this league. Steph is on his way to being one of the best to ever grace the hardwood.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half. Forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Setting the floor for the Hornets. Cody Zeller out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Ball, and it's Hayward, and it's Graham in at the points.
And that's what you want to see. They're doing a good job getting points in the paint here in the second.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the night.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Free throw no good for Curry. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent. 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
And go figure is right. And here's Thompson following Lamello Ball's three. Down low. Here's Wiseman. Curry finds Thompson. Pocket six. And it's off from three-point range.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Graham against Curry. Outside Ball. And he's good on the three ball.
Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
Now here's Curry. 9 points in the game so far. Dishes it to Green.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range. Draymond Green, a modern-day big, and of course we know the impact he has defensively, but for his career, he's only hitting around 30% of his threes, and the last 2 seasons have been well below that. It's still his willingness to take them that's going to keep a defense honest.
So it's the Warriors now, following the bucket by the Hornets. When Draymond plays the center position, though, Brent, 30% from 3 isn't all that bad.
Well, again, we'll go back to the idea of the threat of the shooter. That's going to create more space for all of the action that's happening behind Draymond Green. And, of course, we know his willingness to pass up shots to the preferred pass. That's where he really makes an impact.
And, of course, having that broken hand last season, Curry couldn't help the Warriors avoid a disastrous season.
Kevin Durant gone. Clay rehabbing. The Warriors, I mean, legitimately just left with no scoring whatsoever. But Steph Curry, when he's healthy, he changes that whole narrative.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Andrew Wiggins checked in for the Warriors. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Now here's Graham, following the miss by Draymond Green. Shot by Zeller, no good. Wiggins, left side. The three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Wiggins has got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, that's just working for the better shot. We always talk about in the NBA, good to great, great possession there.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Biombo, he's checked in for Cody Zeller. P.J. Washington comes in for Miles Bridges. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Ball. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Here's Graham, and the rejection by Curry.
Curry, great timing on the block, catching his man off guard with a big-time rejection.
Thompson for the triple. Another three for Golden State.
Well, he's got that height advantage, and out on the perimeter, a smaller defender is just not going to contest.
And there's the feed to Biombo. Hayward outside. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And how about Hayward mixing it up inside there? Shows he can score on either side of the three-point line and really makes him more difficult to guard.
Here's Curry. A rebound by Washington. Charlotte's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on three-pointers. Graham, the pass to Washington. Back to Graham. Here's Biombo. The kick out to Rozier. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
And doing much better now in that first quarter, converting less than 30% of their field goal opportunities, bouncing back nicely here in the second.
Now here's Curry. 11 points in the game. Thompson outside. And here is Washington. Pass to Graham. Out left to the wing. Rozier for 3. Great positioning on the putback. Biombo's got the lead up to 5 now for Charlotte.
Continuing to show activity on the offensive glass. Second chance buckets have been huge.
Here's Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one. Graham dishes to Biombo. Back to Graham. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Graham's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
The shot by Thompson, no good. Hornets leading by 5. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Biombo kicks to Graham. Hayward looking over the floor. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes it inside. Softly drops in the floater. Hayward's got 7.
And as a wing player, Hayward's just so good at attacking the basket. I think that's a big part of what makes him special. Doesn't take much of an opening for Hayward to make his move.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. SRO, standing room only.
Ooh, nice.
I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. Got Shaq here, got Kenny the Jet. The first quarter for the Hornets was fairly even. They were in a 7-point hole at one stage, but it never got bigger. It was clear they were the better team in the second quarter, and it's a nice 5-point lead they hold. And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Curry has been sensational.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
And the wings, it's Thompson and Wiggins. Wiseman's out there with Green, and it's Curry in at the 1. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And Stephen Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Rozier against Thompson. Pass to Hayward. Zeller, a screen on Wiggins. To the paint, and stolen by Wiggins.
Well, a little head scratcher there, guys. There's no reason to force the ball inside like that. I understand the thought process, but the pass just has to be better.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
And it's Washington missing. Warriors trail by 5. Greg, maybe not the tallest big in the league, but Washington's reach is the great equalizer.
He stands only 6'7", but that 7'2" wingspan, it allows him to play big, snatch rebounds in traffic, and make contested shots in the paint. I think the young fella's got a bright future.
Miles Bridges, he's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. And there's the call on Curry. That's foul number 2 for him. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Baseline try. Not enough on that one as it misses. Warriors have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something that I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things. Winning, you know, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised.
Draymond Green is a great role player on the offensive end on the floor and makes guys around him better because he's willing to make plays and passes. And then he's got that commitment, that tenacity on the defensive end as well.
Bridges passes the ball. 4 on the shot clock. Charlotte needs to get a shot up. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Never shy about shooting the rock. We've seen Rozier go off in the playoffs before. He loves the limelight.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Thompson.
You know, and every year it just seems like Rozier gets better. You see his drive, the hunger, the desire to keep improving.
The Hornets shooting their first free throws here tonight.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
And talk about playing small. Last year, Charlotte had Rozier and Devontae Graham on the floor together for much of the time. Both players right around 6'1". But you know what? They held their own.
And finished off by Wiseman.
That's how you run the pick and roll. You have to respect Steph shooting the ball, and then he just slices the D up with the pass.
Charlotte leading by 6. Here's Zeller, and the dunk by Zeller.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And of course, Rozier played a fair amount of off guard before he came to Charlotte.
And Kevin, back in Boston, he learned how to move without the ball, where to spot up. And those may have been hard lessons early on, but the development paid off. Rozier's become a much more versatile talent.
Hornets have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Rozier kicks to Washington. Bridges with it. Now defended by Wiggins. Thompson against Rozier. It's stolen by Green. Wiggins drives in. It's Curry outside. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Washington inside. He's covered by Thompson. Yep, that one goes. Bridges has got the lead up to 10 now for the Hornets.
Not only a jump shooter, Bridges also dependable at knowing how to get it done inside.
Outside Curry. Launches a 3. That shot misses. And Charlotte will come the other way.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Ball with the bucket.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
And some changes here for the Warriors. Marquise Chris, he's checked in for Wiseman. Eric Paschal comes in for Draymond Green. And Kelly Oubre subbed in for Stephen Curry. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Charlotte. Devontae Graham comes in for Rozier. Thompson looking for an opening. The pass to Paschal. Oubre outside.
You know, altered shots don't show up on the official stat sheet, but as we saw there, he does a great job of doing that as well as collecting the rebound.
A nice shot by Zeller.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Thompson finds Oubre. Chris in the post. Graham defending. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And here's Charlotte. This run now up to 13-2. Hayward can hit.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Bridges with it. Now defended by Oubre. Graham, the pass to Zeller. For 3, Bridges. Tries again. And Zeller with the lay-in. Zeller's got 6 points.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Yeah, that pops your confident balloon out there, just completely deflating when plays like that happen.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. The drive by Thompson. Good on that shot, and with that, the Hornet lead is cut back down to 14 after they get the hoop from Chris.
Man, we see this so many times. The defense so concerned with Klay Thompson's shooting ability that he's able to burn them with moving the ball.
Five seconds left in the third. Good if it goes. Oh!
Yo, what's up, Jasonic?
Bam.
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an incredible shot there. Just let it fly,
This
take
will
a
bring the
chance,
like
and somehow
button.
that one goes in.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Hornets lead by 11. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for the Hornets, in the backcourt, it's Graham and Rozier. Post pairing is Washington along with Zeller. And it's Hayward in at the small forward. Warriors trail by 11. And the basket by Pascal.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Wiseman's checked in for Marquise Chris. Graham with the bounce pass. Zeller dishes to Graham. Passes it to Rozier. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
Kept alive. Pascal off on the layup. Charlotte leading by 11. Graham, the pass to Zeller. Here's Washington. He kicks to Graham for three. Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got 7 rebounds in the game. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And a deep three from Curry. Hayward grabs the board. Hayward's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That's his first foul. The Warriors making a switch here. Green's checked in. Here's Washington. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The first free throw is good. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Warriors trailed by 12. Hayward up top. Charlotte moving the ball around. Over to the wing. Rozier against Wiggins. Tipped away. It's stolen by Wiseman. Pass to Green. The Hornets pull it in. Hayward's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the middle. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Wiggins. Curry deciding where to go with it. From deep. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Washington's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
1 made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
And Hayward gets it to go.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Rozier kicks to Graham. He feeds it to Zeller. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Hornets lead by 14.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points. It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Pass to Rozier. With the drive, and that one good. Rozier's got 9 points now in just the second half.
For Rozier to be effective, that's just what he has to do. Keep moving, don't sit back and be passive.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Gordon Hayward.
And tell you what, he's worked very hard to get himself in good position throughout the course of this game. And that comes across in his shooting percentage. He's hit over half his shots from the field. And that's not because he got hot as much as it's because of the effort he put in to get himself open.
There must be something about playing in a hostile environment that drives him. He is really fed off that.
It's pretty amazing Steph's road to becoming the man for this team. I mean, he recognizes in games when he should push the action and when he should pull back, and just constantly plays unselfish basketball to elevate his team's success.
That's good from Stephen Curry. Stephen Curry hits them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
And Stephen Curry with the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. The pass to Hayward. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. Ball against Curry. That one good for 2.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Curry dishes to Thompson. No good with the triple. Charlotte leading by 16. Washington with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Washington kicks to Ball. Back to Washington. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists tonight.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Hornets.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
Hey, listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Gordon Hayward.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates, and the wrecking ball on both ends.
So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
Well, looking up and down the stat sheet here, I'm seeing those second chance points jump out at me. They've done a great job on the offensive glass.
Here's McDaniels. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And he knocks down the first one. And McDaniels drops them both. 34 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Curry is inside. A 3 ball. Good on the triple.
That's one of the game's greatest 3-point shooters, so don't be shocked.
Now, here's Monk. Tight defense on him. Poke loose. And it's the Warriors on the break. Here's Green. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Monk.
Yeah, we know he's undersized for the position, but Draymond Green does the work of several men, including how he forces the D that time to foul.
He hits both from the stripe. 6 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Now, here's Monk. So no problem for Charlotte as they get the... All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.